Piers Morgan has slammed Meghan Markle after she today won her legal battle. The TV show host branded the Duchess of Sussex Princess Pinocchio BT following her latest privacy victory. Meghan sued the Mail on Sunday over the publication of a personal and private letter she sent to Dad Thomas Markle in 2018. Publishers Associated Newspapers Limited, ANL, launched an appeal against a decision to grant a summary judgment, meaning Meghan didn't need to face a high-profile trial. Judges at the Court of Appeal today ruled in Meghan's favor and dismissed the appeal, despite ANL's lawyers alleging fresh claims had threatened her credibility. Lashing out at the royal today, Morgan tweeted, "A responsive statement from Piers, the Earl of exposing Princess Pinocchio Bullsh T, will be published shortly." He posted the tweet alongside a statement Meghan released after her win where she accused the newspaper of treating the case as a game with no rules. She added, "This is a victory not just for me, but for anyone who has ever felt scared to stand up for what's right." Meghan sensationally won the privacy row in February after it published extracts of the handwritten note to her dad. She said the articles misused her private information, infringed her copyright and breached the Data Protection Act. Lord Justice Warby said publication of the letter was manifestly excessive and hence unlawful. During the three-day appeal hearing, the court was presented with a string of sensational claims. Meghan even issued an apology to the court for misleading them after suffering an apparent memory lapse when it was revealed she had briefed an aide over bookfinding freedom. Other allegations centered around a letter she wrote her dad in 2018 that breached her copyright and privacy. Meghan maintained previously she sent her estranged father the heartfelt 5-page letter after they reached breaking point. But in a fresh statement, she said she only wrote the 1,250-word note on advice of senior royals A and B after significant pressure was put on her and Prince Harry. And she lashed out at the royals, accusing them of constantly berating Harry over her dad's actions in a text to her former press secretary. Meghan's text message exchanges with her former communications secretary Jason Knauf were released by the court today after they featured in a witness statement by Mr. Knauf that the newspaper group is hoping use as new evidence. Featuring her thoughts as she drafted the letter to Thomas Markle, the messages reveal Meghan's frustrations at the royal family's reaction to him talking to the media. She refers to Harry receiving constant berating over the situation. "The catalyst for me doing this is seeing how much pain this is causing One message, written in August 2018, reads, "Even after a week with his dad and endlessly explaining the situation, his family seemed to forget the context, and revert to can't she just go and see him and make this stop? They fundamentally don't understand, so at least by writing will be able to say to his family. She wrote him a letter and he's still doing it. By taking this form of action I can protect my husband from this constant berating, and while unlikely perhaps it will give my father a moment to pause." The message exchanges also show that Meghan drafted the letter with the understanding that it could be leaked and considered how calling Mr. Markle daddy would pull at the heartstrings in the unfortunate event it was made public. Mr. Knauf responded by praising her efforts as very strong, enough emotion to be authentic, but all in a resigned sadness rather than anger. The messages show that he also advised her to address in some way Mr. Markle's heart attack, to which Meghan responded, "That's a very valid point. We'll redraft one page and try to fit it in."